Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Are you serious?
One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Looking to throw on 3rd. He breaks into the open. Got some room into the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Allen. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too.
And he waltzes in for the
Come
score.
on, man.
Touchdown, Pirates.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Headed to the edge, it's Lewis. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Davis will throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Sanchez. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a first down here to open the period. Motion from the wide receiver. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna run it. It's Lewis. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Davis looking to pass. Finds his tight end. Snags it, and there's running room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown,
There we
App
go.
State.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
There we go. Slow and steady, slow and steady.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Pirates will call on their punt team.
Way to come through in the end.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel them.
There he goes. Got enough for the first. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
There we go.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Nice move to pick up yardage. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Davis will throw. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. On the run, it's Lewis. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more...
Finding some room. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And the offense continues to run the football.
Just gotta walk them down.
The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
That's all it takes. A little bit of patience.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Test that quarterback's arm, see what he could do.
And the extra point
When
puts
we're
them
trying
up
to
by
stretch
a
the
field
field.
goal. So it's an 80-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
There's no need to make him pass a whole lot. You can just get good runs. Keep getting them.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The give on the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Pirates moving quickly to the line. Looking for room, it's Gray. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll run it again. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And what a good job by the pass rush, getting to the QB and putting a lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You got to get quarterback hits.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And the Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He'll do it himself on the draw. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Davis looking to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Here we go.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead
gotta
that'll
run.
just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum.
This right now before I forget.
Scott, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now
Hey,
up
man,
by
I'm
a
trying to come
touchdown
back.
and a field goal at 10. They put it
It's
in the
not
end
over.
zone with a
A lot of
12-play
football
scoring
left to play.
drive. And
I
close
just
the
gave
deal with
myself
a
a chance to get
3-yard
back in.
touchdown run. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Running inside. It's Gray. Picks up the first down. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 7 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the 49ers, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half.
We just got to keep it in our favor.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, Coach Harrell told me at the half, Coach is understandably frustrated right now. They brought this running back in for big-time performances like this, but he has struggled turning over the ball, trailing here in this game. They have got to get a more steady performance from their running back in this moment. See how he starts the second half, and I'll keep you posted down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Pirates will punt this one away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Looking for a crease. It's Roberts. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with him. Maybe some room here. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Davis will throw. Complete. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Fighting off the defender. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Run in the red zone. It's Roberts. Nice move there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
There you go.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always
Like
want to
I
see your
said,
team start
that
fast
running is
early
our
in
identity.
games,
That's
and then
how we
also
win.
start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
15 yards.
And the extra point was good.
Start this all over
So that's a
again.
59-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football.
Got it down the field. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. He's looking to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And tackled there by the defense.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Fires to the big fella. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
And this one splits the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll go right back to him. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Now on first down from the 30. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
It's a reverse. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Wide receivers, running backs, you see them. They're interchangeable now. You see each playing different positions and handing the ball to wide receivers like you get here. Wide receivers are getting the ball more and more in space, but you're also trying to hand them the football so they can make some plays, get more touches, especially those good guys. Not a great game, but definitely a good job of getting the wide receiver involved in the run game.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throws for the tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Hard running there. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quickly out to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Pirates in the hurry up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Makes the grab on the left. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. The Pirates are marching down the field.
Man, we got to go ahead and...
To the air on first down. Caught. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at. Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all away. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Got a little grass. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Lewis. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt.
You need to spice things up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This offense has it with really good field position. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Might have a chance. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Trying to pound it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Sledgehammer.
His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Yeah, 3 and out is essential.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Passing game back there. Now it's like a distraction. We can't afford no mistakes. We got to stay up
He'll
while
bring
we
it
up.
back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he
He
stopped
was
at
up
the
the last time.
23.
He got comfortable.
East
Got
Carolina
ugly.
has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And down he goes, tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires left. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Come on, guys.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football. Part of it has been wide receivers and quarterbacks not being on the same page, but you got to give this defense credit too. Just like that last play, they have been getting after him. They've been hitting him, and that's a big reason why they've got such a big lead here in the 4th.
Caught by Williams on the left. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and